DJ Ham is a beast when it comes to his wordplay and how he dissects a lot of different things. And boom, she told on herself. So we're gonna listen to this and then we're gonna give our thoughts and opinions. All right. So let's rock out.
I'll say to myself, you're not ugly. So most men probably not gonna think that you are ugly. You know what I'm saying? So that's easy for you.
Yeah, man. Yo, on campus, Caressa, they be sneaking the girl out their dorm like she in witness protection.
Oh, I remember the walk of shame back in the day. I mean, I used to hear about it back in the day. Mm-hmm.
You remember you used to hear about it. It's crazy.
I used to hear about it, yeah. Used to hear about it.
Like, just can you be friends with someone you had sex with?
Absolutely.
No. That connection, there's a difference. That's why they say friends and friends with benefits, because your friends with benefits, you benefited from that transaction, because that's what it is. You benefited from that transaction, and that doesn't leave you, especially as women. That doesn't leave us. They have to enter our bodies. That's not taken lightly, and you can't just throw that away or pretend it didn't happen and say, let's just be friends. Because the reality is you have a connection with that person for the rest of your life, regardless if you want to or not. But you can't completely ignore it because it's going to always be there.
Yeah, the chemistry always going to be there.
Who asked that silly question? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You did? Yeah. You was trying to be funny with that, right?
No, I'm dead ass.
No, he was dead ass serious.
My goodness. The answer is hell no.
I'm being dead ass. That's what we ran into. Caressa said absolutely.
Oh.
I feel as though you can. I really do feel as though you can. There's just, I don't know. I feel like the same way men can have sex with a woman and not feel a connection, women, we can do the same thing too. So it's not every guy we sleep with, we're going to be attached to them. There's some people, honestly, we're better off as friends than we are as romantic partners. I'm just saying.
Two things can be true at the same time. Because you could definitely say that and believe it. But the reality is, sex has always been, and is supposed to be, a sacred thing. So when it does happen, that's something that's like I don't know how to like describe it, but it's not something that it just happens and it's like you're going to the bathroom. You just take a pee and you be like, okay, it's done.
So ladies, let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask the same exact question. Can you be friends with people you have sex with?
No.
I
concur.
No.
It depends.
Go ahead, Courtney. You got it.
I know, bro. I know. It depends. It depends.
It's Court. I'm with you. I'm trying to be with you, but on this one, I can't.
It's cool. I can stand by myself. It's okay. I'm always
You gotta elaborate on this one.
I'm kind of following, what's her name? Fit Famous, right? Two things can be true at once. I definitely agree that, who is that? Mac like to say possibility versus probability. That has stuck with me since the first time I heard him say it. So it's possible, but more often than not, it is hard to be friends with someone that you have sex with. Is it impossible? No. Because like she said, sometimes as women, like you can have sex with someone and you don't you're not in your feelings about it, right? Like, oh, okay, well, we did, it is what it is. So that's why I said it depends. I think it depends on the dynamic of the relationship, of the friendship, whether or not you can remain friends with someone that you once slept with.
I don't even think it has to do with anything male or female. I don't think you should be friends with or talk to or whoever you have sex with.
Because if you flip it, I don't want my man being friends with a girl he had sex with.
There's always going to be the possibility of you having it
all
again.
Of that's valid.
Unless
you're wrong. That's valid.
Unless there's children involved. You should not be friends with somebody you had hooked up with, like even thinking about hooking up with.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Unless there are children involved. When there's children involved, that's different because obviously you both create another
and
life.
tread lightly, even if there are children involved, because I hate to come and smack.
Exactly. And even then, I'm like, y'all gotta have some boundaries. Y'all gotta have something. Because at the end of the day, there's always gonna be a possibility of me being mad with you, you being mad with me, and they're like, hey, well, you know,
this is true, Carmen.
I know what this
about relationships.
I know what this pussy feel like. I know what that dick do. Maybe we should no.
But I think that's why we have a hard time answering these type of questions because he didn't bring up relationships. He didn't say, oh, when you're in a relationship, can you still be friends with someone that you have sex with? That's not what he asked. So like all of that's true. I'm not saying just because I said it depends does not mean that I'm saying, oh, well, yeah, I'd be cool with dating somebody that's friends with somebody they slept with. I ain't saying that because that wasn't the question. The question is, can you be friends with someone you have sex with? It depends. But normally when that question comes up, we're gonna like you did or like we did, right? Talk about relationships, but that wasn't the question.
But even if you're not in a relationship, what would you be?
But Carmen, we only answering what he asked.
I mean, but what I'm saying is,
it's that 304 behavior. You just had sex with somebody.
You said you want to be friends with somebody you didn't consider your friend, but you have sex with him. But he's not your friend though. But now we want to be friends after we literally gave a body part went inside my body part, but we're not friends. We ain't cool. We ain't nothing. But we want to be friends afterwards. Like
I'm not saying what I do. I'm just answering.
I was just saying in general.
The question
that's what you do.
Can you be friends with somebody you have sex with? It depends on the dynamic. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And I disagree with the dynamic because if you want to be friends, like you don't need to be friends with him one night.
But I think Carmen, I think you're saying that because you're thinking in terms of relationship, right? Because you wouldn't want your dude to be friends with nobody he's had sex with. But
relations, what's the difference?
You should
when you're engaged with someone, there's some type of relationship.
No.
Why can't the question be if we're single? Why did he ask that question? Never bring up anything about a relationship, but then since the three of us have been talking, we talk about relationships. Why can't it be if you're single? What about single people that have sex with?
Because sex,
I kind of agree with it. I agree with
relationship based.
I agree with her.
Sex should be relationship based. Why are you having sex with somebody if you don't see it?
But Carmen, he never said relationship. He
but
didn't
it
say
should
that.
be relationship based. Is what I'm saying.
How can you say what that man question should be, Carmen? He asked his own question. We can't say what his question should be.
You're right, and I feel like that's what's wrong with the world today. Y'all just gonna be sleeping with anything that walks. And want to continue sleeping with somebody. I don't want to choose. Y'all don't want to choose between y'all, not you, but I'm just saying in general. Y'all want to have the two things. Y'all want to be single and have and be in a relationship.
I'm just not sure when relationships ever came up. I never heard DJ him talk about relationships. Okay, we replay the clip. What are we talking about here?
I got you.
Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not.
It's the man's turn to talk. I think we all said our piece.
Hold up.
I'm waiting over with. It's out of my body. Cause
yo, Becca, a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a dude that you friends with, but you smash. What happens when you get in your next relationship?
He's gonna come. He's gonna be with you.
Can he come to the cookout, Caressa?
Hell no.
They say your man say,
"Hey, Courtney,
who want a hot dog?" You fuck around, say, "I love."
Yeah.
Can you back it up a little bit to when he first asked the question? Because now he's talking about a relationship, but where you paused that, the relationship never came up. I just want to make sure I'm
hearing. He said he prefaced like, okay, what's going to happen when you get in a relationship? That's what
we didn't hear that part before.
Yeah,
kind of like what you said, Courtney. Courtney, it's kind of like what you said. As far as just y'all just smashing, y'all could be friends.
I'm talking in general.
Yeah, that's why I said back up, because when Courtney paused it, he hadn't said that piece yet.
Yeah, I'm talking in general.
But I think he just started off.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Hold on.
Too, so it's not. There's just, I don't know. I feel like the same way men can have sex with a woman and not feel a connection, women, we can do the same thing too. So it's not every guy we sleep with, we're going to be attached to them. There's some people, honestly, we're better off as friends than we are as romantic partners. I'm just saying.
Two things can be true at the same time. Because you could definitely say that and believe it. But the reality is sex has always been and is supposed to be a sacred thing. So when it does happen,
so in that question, so you gotta think every time we ask these type of questions, you gotta think generally speaking. Not just anecdotal experiences, not just this one-off situation. Generally speaking, can you still be friends with a person you have sex with? Generally speaking.
I mean, she said it right there. She said, I'm like, oh, well, men can have sex and be detached and women can do the same thing. I disagree. We can't. We can't. And it's been proven in history. It's been proven in history. We all know that the king, it's court. I've told you, girl, I'm with you when you right, and I'm right when I'm with you.
Oh, we good, baby. We good. I'm used to standing alone. We good.
I'm very sensitive about it because we cannot just be detached. Men can do that, and it's been done.
Is that fair to say, Courtnee?
Yes.
Is that fair?
Yes, it's been said that a man always has the ability to get with his baby mama. Facts. It's been said that she's always going to be available to him, that she's always going to be able to have sex with him, and he's always going to be able to call her up and say, yeah, baby, you my baby mama, like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
It's why the king always have concubines. The king always have concubines. And even I'm not even gonna take that. Let's in polygamy, in like these poly relationships, who's the one that has the most partners? It's the men, not the women.
Generally, yeah, generally.
And generally,
he was just talking about just sex, period. Like, what's her name? Carissa's trying to talk about. Like she's trying to be like a man. Like you can have sex and not care about the person. I mean, it's been proven in all.
Like we shouldn't be having sex at all.
So many situations that's really not true. Like you. All right, so I'll ask you guys this: if you took 10 men, 10 women, all in different states, just say the men were all single, all the women were single, and the women had a dude come up to them that they were attracted to. And he said, hey, I'm here for the night. Let's go have sex in my hotel room. I'm leaving tomorrow. How many women you think be like, okay, cool, let's go?
Listen, my daddy told me that I'm like, look.
No, answer the question.
I'm answering your question. When there is a man involved and he has multiple women and he can have access to multiple women, he's called a master key. That's a master key. When a lock can be opened by any other fucking key, that's a shitty ass lock. So no, men, no. Even if you're single or not, why would you even want to have that many bodies on you to begin with? Like, do y'all know now?
What I'm saying is, most women are incapable of it. Most women are incapable of it. They like. Sex ain't the same. Sex is not the same. You're not getting what I'm saying. Sex ain't the same with y'all. Like you can tell men if there's 10 men and there was women that they were just midget attracted to. And that woman, that dude is single, he doesn't have a girl, and she rolled up to him and said, hey, I'm here for the night, I got a hotel, no strings attached, let's fuck. I'm gonna tell you about 9 and 10, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck this chick. But on the other side, with women, maybe one might. Because y'all aren't built like us. Sex ain't the same thing.
And then but you try to make it. And if you even flip it, why would you even want to have sex with a woman like that? Why would you even want to have sex with a Yeah, you put your shit on up. Like, why would you? Why would men even want to?
Because it's not the same. Because sex ain't the same. You're trying to put like.
Oh my God! Here comes Raw. Why would even be?
You put your feelings on it. You put your feelings on it. Like I said, sex ain't the same.
I think this is a question for Rob. Go ahead and let's
continue. To answer the question, no, nobody should be friends with somebody who has sex with. Go ahead, Rob. What you gotta say?
What's happening, y'all?
What's poppin', Twin?
How's it going?
Hey,
Yeah, I got a kid that's under the weather right now, so I have to be a parent. But we talking about, can you be friends with people that you have sex with?
Yeah. Generally speaking.
The ball is in the woman's court.
And the answer is no.
No,
I wouldn't. Dusty ass somewhere else.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that it's no, because
for me it is. That's for sure.
I'm still friends with a couple people I done fucking put through there, and it just is what it is.
For me, it's a no, regardless if you're male or female. You should not, unless there are kids involved, you should not be friends with anybody that you have sex with.
Well, you see, the thing is, women have to build up to having sex with certain people, unless it's just like a one night stand and shorty was just drunk or whatever. Women got to build up to it. A man could just be like, damn, I'm trying to see how that ass clap without the damn Spanx on it. And it's literally just that. It's regular traffic in the morning.
Okay. So, well, how about this, bro? Hey, you said it's okay. It's okay to be friend. Like you have friends that you've had sex with, right? Yeah. And so let me flip it. Would you be okay with inviting someone maybe to your house that maybe your wife is friends with that she had sex with?
So
the answer is no. I can tell you that right now. You're not about to let some man that clapped your wife's cheeks.
How you gonna answer
in your house? You can't do that. I don't believe that a man is gonna allow that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You ain't allowing that.
He ain't answering yet though.
So now you projecting.
I already said I wasn't allowing it. I'm not allowing no female that you used to sleep with to come hang out at our Christmas party or our friends.
The difference is I barely allow my friends to come to my house.
Okay, well let's be generally speaking then.
So
in
the
the
house
case
is
of
off
if
limits
you did,
because that's still a grown ass nigga, and if you know my work schedule or whatever, I don't know if you fucking still like her or not, or you come and our TV bigger than yours and you trying to rob the place and you casing it out. So
now you being okay. So now you're being obtuse.
I'm not being obtuse. If it's a fucking neutral ground, if it's at the park and it's a birthday party or whatever, I don't give a fuck. My girl know how to stay with me. And she know that, okay, if that was your past, leave your past in the past. Like, if you want to go say hi or whatever, that's cool. But if y'all want to start texting and doing all this extra shit on the side, then, hey, if I walk out one day, that's on you.
Well, he your friend, though.
I think the issue here...
That ain't my friend. That was her. That was her
friend. He my friend.
Okay.
My friend. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, we hooked up like 10
so
years
you letting them hang out privately together?
Friend though, like I'm going to be okay with that.
Am I letting?
Yeah. Are you cool with her going to the mall and going shopping with him? You know what I'm saying? Like they friends, go and have dinner and like eat together, or go out to the mall or whatever. You cool with that? Because that's what friends do.
They hooked up and now he gay.
And just like I tell my girl, I don't take care of nobody's bitch. So if you with me and you think you finna run around and be all in traffic with a motherfucker and doing all this, that, and the third, then you running around like that's like, no, you could be friends, but you running around in traffic like, oh, y'all parading together, y'all at fucking 50 Flow Hibachi and shit, eating fucking lobster and steak towers and shit.
Well, no, because you can't talk out of both sides of your neck. Friends is friends. Friends do not do anything inappropriate with each other. You shouldn't have that thought in your mind, because if that's her friend, then that's not going to happen, right? So again, this goes back to, should people who have slept together be friends? Well, you're saying that
I'm taking your scenarios and I'm turning them back.
Well, I mean, we're using my scenario. That's what
I'm
using.
If you say hi and bye and passing, it is what it is.
But that's not friendship. That's somebody, you could do that to a stranger. Hey, how you doing? I mean, that's how we do in the South.
That's not friends.
How you doing? Yeah. That's not a friend. A friend is somebody you hang out with.
Friend.
Talk to.
So if someone calls you every month, like every month or every 2 months, you just have like a little conversation. Maybe not, whatever. Is that a friend or no?
Yeah,
you don't go hang out. You don't go hang out. You don't do shit like that.
There's levels to friendships, yeah.
Yeah, but someone's having
But you over here with this super intimate.
That's an acquaintance. I consider friends people that I talk to every day or people that I hang out with. That's my friend. Now, if you tell me happy birthday once a year or Merry Christmas,
I got a friend that I hardly ever talk to.
I do too, girl.
But let her call me. That's my friend.
Yeah.
So we can't base friendship based off of how often or how frequent we talk. But I think the problem with this, I'm gonna be quiet after this.
So that's the thing.
But I think the issue that we're having right here is that the question has yet to be answered. The question wasn't answered until a whole bunch of what ifs and possibilities came into the play.
Oh no,
like,
I answered
literally.
the question. The answer is no.
Like, so I feel like that's where we like kind of like got off here because I'm like,
no.
And when the question shifted, I said it. I'm like, whether you're male or female, you should not be friends with somebody that you have sex with.
But see, that's the thing though. It's the key word should. We're not talking about what we should be doing. The question was, can you? It ain't about what we should or should not be doing. There's no rules.
Okay, then you cannot.
It's just,
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Then you cannot be friends with somebody that you have sex with, regardless you're male or female.
If it's a booty call, you're friends at that point. You ain't dating. I guess if you want to say if you're single and you just got a booty call, I guess you're still friends. You fucking. I
guess you can.
Once you stop, then what's the reason to keep talking?
You can be friends with them as long as you don't take them out to dinner or go shopping with them. You only talk, say hey in the street, hey, hi, and bye.
Hey,
that's
I'm
not.
gonna put it to you this way. We in 2026. It's motherfuckers Courtney probably was in the 3rd grade with that he probably still got on his Facebook. He might have got head in the 5th grade. They on Facebook. Shorty way out in fucking Melbourne, Australia right now. So now they magically just not friends because he got some head in the 5th grade?
Yes.
That's why I said the ball is in the woman's court.
Yes.
That's why I said the ball is in the woman's court. Courtney done forgot how the damn jawbone feel. The shit was probably trash. So he like, you know what? Yeah, you suck at head, but you good at accounting, you know. Help me with this tax prep. Like, we passed that.
Hey, I think if you're not hanging out, I don't think the problem with it. If you ain't hanging out.
Yeah, because me over here trying to be like, oh, so what if he put the lobster on the fork and then he do the airplane to your mouth and shit? And yeah, I'm
this is what it boils down to. Y'all ain't about to tell us, babe. I just want you to know. You see that girl over there? We used to smash, and she used to clap my cheeks, and we was changing sheets after. Y'all, y'all not telling that. Y'all never. We gonna sit here at the end of the day,
but that was crazy. I'm not feeding. I'm not feeding.
I'm saying at the end of the day, y'all not over here being honest about it, so we're not gonna know. I said clapping cheeks and changing sheets. Okay,
her cheeks.
You know what? I say like this. Keep that to yourself, man. Keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. If you tell me whoever you friends with, you talk to, whoever did your goddamn taxes. Yeah, way back in the day, I slept with her, but I mean, it was trash. It was. I'm like, you better keep that to yourself because
we finding somebody else to do the taxes. Because
as soon as I find out, I was like, oh,
hey, that's on y'all with y'all insecurities.
I'm with you. I believe in mine. I'm with you.
Baby, you call me insecure, I'll swim in that if that's the title you want to give me. But you ain't hanging out with somebody you used to see.
I'm the type that even if you even thought about it, if you even thought about this girl, and you bring her in my presence,
disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to me.
And maybe it's cultural. I don't know. It might be a cultural
thing. I guess because we both Latinos over here. I don't play that shit.
If you
even thought about
it,
if you even thought about it, do not bring this woman into my presence. And if you did think about it, don't let me find out about it.
Man, come on, we talking about a man. They gonna always think about something. We talk about a man. If I can be personal for a minute, I recently met a dude. He told me he was looking for a friend. I said, okay, well, when I call you and I tell you, hey, old boy, finna take me to dinner tomorrow. Make sure you're my friend, right? Because I never gave my opinion on what I do. So let me just throw in what I do, right? So that's what I told him. I was like, make sure I can call you and talk to you about these dudes because you're my friend. He say, no, right? So we kind of agreed on the term person of interest. So now he has this thing where he says POI. So that's what I say too. Okay, you my POI, you my person of interest. Now, am I willing to have sex with him at this point? No, because what we want doesn't really align. But the reason why I gave my initial question, because it still don't change. What we want on the line. If he say he want a friendship and I say I want this, then we don't align, right? So the reason why I said that in the beginning is like, I still think you can. Now, does that mean that's your preference? Right? So, Carmen, when I wasn't coming for you when I was saying that, when I said we're not answering the question, it's just like the question is, can you do it? But does that mean that's your preference? So like I said, I think based on the dynamic, possibly you can, but do I choose to have sex with a guy and say he's my friend? Like currently, no. Do I got some from, a couple years ago? Yeah. I call him right now, you gonna answer the phone.
You
Right?
can't
Let's be
word.
friends.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
go ahead
key
and say
word. Can you or will you? Can you or will you?
It's
That's
ain't
the key. That's the
you
key.
can't do it.
I think people
You
can.
can't do
The
it.
question is, will
can.
you? Will
this-
you do
Right,
it?
right.
You
It's
can't do it.
preference.
Why?
It's cap.
And
It's
Yes,
cap.
you can.
That's cap.
Somebody
And
gonna
this
fall,
is
bro.
why I feel like
Never,
you cannot
never,
do it
somebody
because
gonna fall.
There's always a possibility that you will
But
do
y'all
it.
do
That's
know
why
that
you
sometimes friendships take time, right?
this person cannot be in your surroundings because there's always the afterthought of it.
Why
No,
y'all shaking your head? When the question first came out, it was a whole bunch of what ifs and
no.
possibilities.
Nah,
so why when I
I'm
throw
telling
mine, we shaking our head?
See, this is what's wrong with us. We over here talking about
I'm
growing
curious.
into friendship. Why are we growing
No.
into
When
friendship
I
and
said
still
grow, no.
fucking somebody?
That's not what that's not what that meant. When I said
Listen.
friendships take time, so I'm not saying like, oh, we having sex,
No.
every day, and all of a
No.
sudden, yeah, we friends. That's
No.
not what I said.
It's a no. It can't happen because somebody gonna fall. Somebody
Y'all ain't gonna be friends. Somebody likes somebody else more than somebody else.
Exactly. And somebody's
Somebody caught
gonna be
feelings.
like when old boy slips up, your what you call it, person of interest, your preferred interest is gonna be waiting on the phone for that phone call. Let me tell you what this man did. Like, no, you cannot.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm friends with somebody I had sex with before. I am. I'm be honest with you. I am. Do I still have sex with them? No. But did we? Yes. Are we friends? Yes. I don't do it now, but that's my friend.
I think there's always a sexual interest in that part, so you cannot.
A man is only saying your friend because he thinks he can still sleep with you whenever.
He's married. He's married. We don't
and
live
he
in the
still
same
thinks
state,
at some point he can sleep with you if
no
he's
boy best friend. Oh, he my boy
you might
best
be right.
friend.
Yeah, men, that's how men think.
No.
Men are not going to be a woman's friend unless he thinks there's a possibility that he can sleep with her. Period. Well, for what are you doing? What are you doing for him that's so friendly that his wife allows?
I don't know. I think it's seasons.
Yeah, no, well,
I think it's
he's
seasons.
waiting
That's
on
what
you
we
to have a
did.
weak moment and for his wife.
Well, I guess the good thing
That's
is
a
we don't live
fallacy,
around
too.
each other. I guess that's the good thing, right? I guess we're just waiting on
Oh,
one of
okay,
us to
it's a
slip
good thing.
up.
He might
So
be
you
a baddie
need
though.
that
He might be a
What happened
baddie.
between
What if
them?
he a baddie? Can you be a friend with him if he a baddie?
He ain't no baddie. He ain't no baddie. That's a man.
I knew
He ain't no
I knew
baddie.
macaroni was good. Mac was been too quiet.
He ain't
But
no
you got
baddie.
this.
I missed that damn heat bitch segment.
I just think it's funny that I just think it's funny like there's certain what ifs and possibilities are like accepted in some or not. So like it was
Let me ask y'all
cool.
this. Let me ask y'all this. What is a
That's
friend?
That's what I'm trying
I
to
don't
say.
have, I don't have no male friends. I don't have no male friends.
Because I think the issue is, right. A lot of people have different definition of what a friend is to them. Because
What
I
does
know
Google
some
say? Let's
people.
see.
I think some people. I think some people when they have friends, who they would consider friends, have more responsibilities than other people that have friends. Like I got friends, but I don't necessarily feel like they have a lot of responsibility with involvement within me. But I can consider them as friends based off experiences and us knowing each other for a while, being there for each other and all that stuff. But I don't necessarily need you to do anything. Some people actually feel as though somebody's friend is like they have duties, right? So I think sometimes when we bring sex into it, depends on what you identify what a friend is. That's when things get convoluted, and I think that's the situation where a lot of confusion happens. So that's the reason
Can I
why
read
I
what
asked.
Google say?
She done chat.
And it's funny because I recently did this with my POI the other day. But can I actually? It's Google. I ain't ChatGPT this time.
Well, I was asking what a friend is to you because we can ask what Google
can we put
is.
a neutral definition on it though? That conversation lasted a long time with me and that person. Well, can I read it, Courtney? Y'all good?
Go ahead.
Okay. So by a noun, a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations.
There you go. You can't be friends and have sex.
You want to know what me and my POI?
There you
You
go.
want to know? You want to know why we debated about that? Because he said typically, because just because something is typical doesn't mean always, right? So his argument was, does that mean in some cases that you can still be friends with someone that you are not, that's not like
But they're no
exclusive of
longer your
sexual
friend. They're
relations?
a friend that
I'm
you
just
had
saying,
sex
this the
with.
definition. I didn't make the definition.
They're no
I'm
longer a
just
friend.
saying.
They're a person that you had sex with, and they're your friend.
I'm
They're
just saying.
they're
I'm just
both.
saying.
They're
So do
both.
you
You
have
can't
sex
be
with your
just
female
friends
friends
and have
still,
sex with
the
people.
court? Do you? I mean,
Oh,
by
baby, I'm so.
definition, we can have friends. I have female
Am I
friends.
ready to
Do I
address
have
that part of
sex
my
with
life
them?
yet for the whole world?
Girl, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Don't do
Really?
it.
I don't
Don't
have
do
sex
it.
with my female
I'm gonna
friends.
sit that
I
one
sure
out.
don't.
Don't do
I'm
it.
gonna sit that one out. Don't ask me
Since the
that.
definition of Google said you can be friends with somebody who can now be a sexual or family member, so do you have sex with your female friends? Oh, okay.
What? Google
Don't
said
do
what?
it.
You can't say that, Carmen, because you gotta remember we just talking on a platform. You don't know me in real life. What if I do? You don't know that, right? But the definition says typically exclusive, right? And that's why I said me and him had a debate about that, because typical does not equate to always. It says typically.
And
That's
this
the
is what is
definition.
wrong
I
with
didn't
our
make it.
community.
I
This
didn't
is
make
what's
it.
wrong with our
This
community.
gray
We are
area,
sleeping with
man.
just anybody and calling them
Well,
friends.
damn, I guess we better call. Who
We're doing
wrote
that.
this? Let me find out who wrote it so we can tell them to
This
go
is
fix
so
it.
funny. This
We
gray
don't like
area,
it.
this technicalities, this debate that we're having over technical words in the gray area just
It's
kills
all
me.
perspective, Carmen. It's perspective. We're
It
not
ain't
gonna all
no
agree. It's just
perspective. It ain't
perspective.
no perspective. It ain't no
the problem
perspective.
is-
Y'all
It
can't
is.
even define a damn friend. How y'all gonna define a damn partner? Like y'all can't even know the difference between a friend and a partner. Y'all, nah.
A partner, somebody I
It's
take care of.
perspective.
Unpopular opinion.
So what are you talking
I
about?
think you could. Oh, go ahead, bro. You got it.
Well, no, the thing
He
is,
said a partner somebody you take
we
care
already
of.
know that Latinas, they being that we in the fucking 21st century and they ain't gotta catch their own fish and fillet the shit. Now they just be trying to fillet their nigga. They be in the house trying to stab niggas and shit. So I get where Carmen talking about, oh, I can't do it. I'ma just go ahead.
Bring your friend home that you had
That
sex
was the
with,
best
and you
preference you
gonna
had,
get it.
Rob. Please.
You're gonna catch these hands if you bring your friend home that you
But
used
that's
to
the
fuck.
problem. You keep trying to bring them home. So you in the back of your mind, you thinking I'm trying to sneak to the garage with this bitch. If I see her at the cookout and I go give her a hug.
No, don't you do that.
Why you give her a hug? For
Don't
what?
you do that. That is unnecessary.
Why is she your friend?
She ain't stop being my friend just because I'm involved with you.
Yes, you can.
I'm not fucking her no more.
That's funny how women know. Hey, when y'all know to do, you gotta hate them. I think that's the problem.
No,
with women.
you ain't gotta hate them. You just don't need to. You don't have to hug them.
Since you want to, since Raw want to flip.
I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I didn't say that I was gonna go in.
I'm gonna go hug my friend. I'm gonna go hug my friend, even though
doing
we
a good one,
smashed
though.
like a year ago. I'm gonna go ahead and hug him, and you be okay with it. Since
They
you wanna
ain't. They
flip.
not okay with it. They can sit here and say they are all they want to, but they not okay with it.
Because y'all got a different idea about it. Like you thinking like, well, you know, I'm gonna fuck this dude so he can see how I feel. And the dude ain't trying to do that. Dude ain't trying to do that.
This is the
So
problem.
I think
You can't take the emotions
unpopular.
out of the situation, so they always project some shit that they would do on a general fucking blanket topic. Just because you can't do it, don't mean it don't exist.
Y'all have problems with us being friends with our gay friends just because they're men.
Because they be
Because y'all sit up here all day and act like y'all don't like gay people, then y'all come over here and sit in these niggas' laps. That's hypocritical.
My only male
so
friends
I
are
can't- I
gay. Because I know they don't
So
want
I
to
can't
sleep
be
with
friends
me.
with the gay. Okay, Rob. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to brunch. I'm gonna go to brunch with my gay best friend. Y'all ever have a problem with a gay best friend? You over here talking about why not? Like, why can't I go?
The gay best friend be the most the one that hates your boyfriend all the time. They be causing division in y'all relationship.
They know
They
what
like,
y'all
girl, let's
thinking.
go out.
They
Nah,
know
I'm
what
about
y'all
to go
thinking
out
when
with
y'all
my
over
man
there
and all that
hugging that
stuff.
friend.
We just dancing. We just dancing. He's my gay best friend.
No,
He
hey,
gay. He don't even like it. We just dancing. Y'all have a problem with it.
Okay, so here go the problem.
Hey,
So when we got the
unpopular.
stud friends and the stud friend coming up off the coochie, how do we believe that nigga's all the way 100% gay? Because guys don't call other guys bi. How we know that you ain't sucking dick because
I
your
have to
roll's
hear
been
that
broken?
again.
You ain't got enough money to
Hey,
replace.
I got an unpopular opinion though on the friendship thing. I got an unpopular opinion. I believe you can be friends with somebody that you had sex with. It's just when you get into another relationship, you just have to move different. Y'all can be friends, but
exactly
y'all can't
that's
be.
the real
Y'all
other
can't move.
question.
Y'all can't move like y'all
can't be
like
hugging that
how you
hoe.
was when you. But that's in general. You can't do that regardless of anybody, even with your female friends. If you move in the same way,
That's what I said in the beginning.
what see what I'm saying is Courtney, not Courtney. I'm talking about the host. What I'm saying is if I'm single and the chick's single, we smashing. We consider ourselves friends. We smashing and all that stuff. But you know,
man, I don't consider us friends when we smashing, bro.
Y'all friends with benefits.
What I'm saying, bro, like what I'm saying is
no, there's a word for that. There's a word for that. Y'all in a situation.
What I'm saying, situation.
Y'all in a situation. Say it.
Look, I'm cool.
Y'all in a
I'm cool with her.
situation.
Hold on. I'm cool with her. Let's say we cool with her, and I consider her a friend or whatever you want to go by. Like in certain situations, oh yeah, that's my friend. We cool and everything, but you know you smashed and everything. We cool and all that type of stuff. I think you still can be cool with a chick even though y'all smash, but y'all can't move like when you were single.
Y'all gotta remove the word. Y'all gotta remove the word friend because if I'm smashed, I'm not calling you a friend.
Thank you.
You're not a friend. So if you gotta move with her differently, then you're not friends ever.
I done smashed a chick and I done smashed a chick. I done smashed a chick.
I'm not gonna look at you the same way I'm looking at a chick that I'm smashing, bro. That ain't the same.
I done smashed a chick and I've been cool with her. I consider her as a friend, but she know her boundary. I know my boundary. We ain't calling each other. We ain't texting or nothing like that.
The very fact that you even gotta have a boundary to begin with is the problem.
To tell
the very
somebody
fact
has feelings
the very
for somebody.
fact that how like, but we don't live in the same state. The very fact that y'all gotta have distance between y'all is the problem.
I didn't say that.
I
didn't say that because I see them when I go home. So I ain't say that.
Hold on.
I can be speaking for everybody. You can't do that, Courtney. We gotta be general.
Everybody in relationship, do y'all move different once y'all get in a relationship with
Absolutely.
anybody?
Yes.
So because if in that case, Carmen, because you move different when you get in a relationship and your other friends that you consider friends that's females, y'all ain't friends either. Because you moving different. And they know their boundaries. They can't call you anytime at night. They calling you at 12 o'clock in the night and you all booked and cuddled up and you with your man and all that type of stuff. They know they can't call at that time of night. You gotta move different. My thing about this, you can be cool with a chick, y'all been smashing. She can be cool and all that type of stuff. Me personally, I could consider her as a friend, but at the same time, I'll move different because I know our history. But at the same time, I could consider her a friend as a human aspect because I know we cool. She not gonna disrespect stuff. She not finna be on some going to my wife and all that type saying stuff. We had a past. We cool now. I see her all the time. I consider her as a friend, but at the same time, it's the type of friend. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying we friend buddy. We going to shoot pool and shooting the shit and all that stuff, and we spending time and we kicking it, and it's without my wife and everything. I can consider because I know us men, we have different type of level friends too. We got the real deal friend. We got the friend I only kicking with them when we amongst the fellas and stuff because he be doing too much. I can't invite him to my house because my wife ain't gonna be kicking with all that type of stuff. And then I got the friend that he work at this place and I got resources, he got resources. We kick it and this, that, and the third. It's different type of level of friends. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm not saying that she is the friend that you can. Okay, go ahead.
You still fuck this chick though. That's the ultimate part that separates everything we talk about a friendship. You can talk about the friend that you don't like or because he always wilding out, but the only difference that separates everything else from all the friends that you just listed is this one you fuck. So no, ain't no friendship.
I'm not fucking her no more. I'm not smashing her no more. But at the same time,
I get that, but that's all.
Mac responding like me. That's what I said too.
I agree with Mac.
That's what I said too. We're not doing it right now.
Saying is just because no. So my thing about it is,
you're not doing it right now. You can do it later.
I'm looking at it from a human aspect, right?
I
I'm
didn't say that,
Carmen.
Carmen.
I can call her
Carmen,
as a
again,
friend
you
because
gotta be
there's different
general.
levels.
You don't know my situation.
They are different
baby.
levels of friendships, bro. It's different levels.
I
Like
get
I'm
that.
not finna discount. I'm not gonna discount the chick, her friend, just because we had smash. Now, it's not too many of those. It's not too many that I would call her a friend. I'm not calling every chick that I ever smash a friend because we don't kick it like that at all. Now, but if it's this chick and we know mutual people and I see her all the time and we just so happen to smash, but we not doing nothing anymore. It's not like we in the same room and everything in that nature and we like, oh, let's get out of here. Let's cut out and stuff. No, she got her thing going on. And we just cool. Into the point.
Because you can't flip
if we
it and be
actually
okay
in the
with
same vicinity, we
That's
don't
'cause
even
you're
we don't
toxic.
hug none. We dab each other up. I do like this and everything. Hey man, how you
That
doing?
ain't that ain't even a friend, bro. That's what I'm. That's the point. We keep saying
No,
friend.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked the definition of friends in the beginning, bro.
You shouldn't have to ask the definition of a friend. A friend
Yes,
is somebody
you do,
you're not
because
fucking.
Yes, you
or
do.
ever
Everybody have different
fucked.
perspectives.
No, there's no
Everybody-
different perspective. You
Hold on,
just
hold on. That's the
read
reason-
the
no, no,
definition.
hold on.
Y'all
That's
can't
the
have
reason
5
why-
definitions of friendship. You're either
That's
a friend
the
or
reason
you're
why we
not.
having
But
the
that's the way of
conversation
the
what we having
world.
right
That's
now.
the way
I
of
don't
the
care
world.
about the way of the world. I want to live the way I'm supposed to live. God even a godly woman
should.
wouldn't even do that. If we're
But it
if you
doesn't
want
mean
to
that we're
take
all
it
gonna
there,
agree.
if you but
Or
at the
people.
end of the day, who's wrong and who's right?
Are we just stuck on the word friends? Is that what it is?
Y'all see how
That's exactly what it is.
now we're bringing it back. Now we all bringing it back.
That's what
Y'all
I'm
bringing it
getting.
back,
I
right?
think it's the word
Y'all
friends.
see how y'all normalizing this shit? Y'all see
Right.
how you're normalizing
Because it's the way of the world. It's
It
also
is.
the way of the
Only
world to paint your son's
we no
fingernails.
longer
But we're not doing that.
we no longer have friends. We
Only
gotta
it
love
is.
our friends
I'm
now.
gonna. I don't
Hold
hate this
on,
person.
hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Only is
Hey,
if
Mark,
I
hold on
don't
real
hate this person. I'll be cordial with him. We had a past. That's it. It's nothing that serious. We had a past before. I don't hate you. Cool. That's literally what it is. If you say hello to me, you may call me every now and again. I'm not gonna hang up in your face and say, "Fuck you, bitch. We had sex. I'm never talking to you." Isn't that? We're not hanging out. We're not going to a club. We're not going to get dinner. We ain't doing no shit like this. But if I see you, it's okay for me to say hello to you.
What benefits does this person bring into your life now?
Shit. But I'm saying, I don't hate you.
What?
It doesn't bring no benefit to me.
Y'all don't have kids. Okay, according to you, y'all smash it.
Only one that's affected is you. Only one that's affected is you, not me.
That should be the problem, bro. Like that's the problem. Why you want to let somebody who's not
That is not a me
friend?
problem.
Why
That's
would
not
you
a me
want to let
problem.
somebody who means nothing to you in any other way other than you used to fuck cause turmoil in your current relationship because you ain't
That's some
fucking? She's
shit.
not my friend.
That's
But if she
some
ain't
shit you gotta deal with. That's some shit you mean. Someone I don't ever hang out with, someone I don't talk to. You know, if I just see you around, if we out in a mutual place, I don't hate you, and I say hello. What the fuck is wrong with that?
But you don't have to be. You don't have to be friends with her either.
That's
Why you want to be her friend?
I tell you what, the best for men like you is to find women that's okay with that shit. But for the ones that's not, leave us the fuck alone for people like you. Because I can tell you right now, ain't none of y'all gonna have no friend I personally know that you slept with, and it's gonna be okay with me. And I don't care who you are.
You take it all the way to you take it all the way to another end. You take it to another end. You take it to another end. What's wrong with your friend?
Guess what? You want to know the beauty right now?
Both the Courtnees.
You mama. So, at least I'm a girl. At least I'm a girl. And I'm a daddy. I'm grown. I'm a daddy. I'm grown. Stop beating your chest. You're making a radio.
Damn right.
Hold up. No, y'all gotta stop over talking each other. Go ahead, Rob.
The beauty in that is you not comfortable with the shit because you toxic.
Call me what the fuck you want. I'm gonna be all right by my toxic self with a man that ain't gonna have no damn woman coming around me that he done stuck his dick in. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. I don't. You can call it toxic. You can call it toxic all you want. I think what you doing is toxic. because I
How's
can
what I'm
promise
doing
you,
toxic?
you ain't told none of them. You ain't told your wife that none of the bitches that you friends with. Yeah, she used to suck my dick through a straw. Like, are you serious? No, nobody. You ain't never told your wife that.
So if you want to call my wife and ask her, then that's a you problem.
And that's
my
fucking
wife
toxic
done,
as shit.
My wife done attended one of my ex-girls' weddings with me.
That's what I'm saying. They talking like they
I don't know
know
what reality you live in. Just because you scared to compete, you scared to have trust in your person, doesn't mean that the shit don't exist.
It's not about having trust in my person. It's about showing respect and not having some bitch around me that you used to sleep with. I don't want that. You ain't got to throw that in my face and tell me
it's not respect. It's not. If I gotta hide a bitch from you, I'm not respecting you.
You right. You ain't got to hide nothing because it ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna be with you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna it work. Well, I would find a man that is not going to be around a woman that he used to sleep with because he wouldn't want me to do that to him.
Because the problem is you feel like when you're not there, he's still gonna go and fuck her.
Is it so? See, there you go. That's exactly the mentality I'm talking about. That's what you would do.
I just read you your Miranda right.
Now you putting that on him.
No, I just read you your Miranda right.
Now you putting that on him. See, that's exactly. I just got it out of you. You just told me what you would
don't
do.
Listen, you do this and you don't do this.
I
told you the reason.
I think he said you would be scared. I think he said you would be scared. I don't think that's what he said. He said you would be scared.
I'm not scared about anything. I don't want nobody around me that used to have sex with my man. I just don't want that. And there are men out here, unlike you, because you have said it, that are also of the same mindset. And so you're gonna say that's a toxic relationship because we both think the same way?
Dang.
No. You and your wife think the same way, and that's cool. Y'all can hang around.
If a nigga old bitch that came back in the picture and took him from you, that's a you problem.
I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you I'm not doing it, and I'm not getting with somebody that's okay with it. So whether or not that's toxic to you, I can guarantee you the man that I'm with who feels the same way I feel don't think it's toxic because he probably backhand my ass.
If I had watch Bad Girls Club and all this bullshit ass brain rot women TV all day anyway.
I don't watch brain rot women TV.
And they all on the show and y'all idolize this shit.
You're not about to sit here and tell me that you okay with being around a man that done clapped your woman's cheeks. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Can I say
I guarantee you any bitch I done fucked, I'm in her top 3, dead or alive.
Because you him, right?
Nobody fucked my bitch better than me. I don't have no problems with that shit.
That's not what I said though, but okay. That's not what I said.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way, right? So I brought up something. I even brought up a real life situation, and I was sitting here quiet. I've heard my name be brought up a couple of times. I said, like now, the dude that I just mentioned, I don't call him a friend. I said, no, we're not friends. If we have sex, we're not friends. That's what I said, right? So you're saying that that's how I live my life, but no, that's what I told him. That's my preference. That's what I choose to do with him. When we went to the original question, that's why when I first started talking, I said it's too many possibilities and situations being brought up. When Courtney first paused the video and asked the question, we was only answering, I only answered that question. I didn't bring up relationship. Or no, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be friends with nobody. That's a whole nother can of worms. Nobody said that. So I kind of rock with Mac. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. I'll be finished. I'll be finished in a second. But I kind of rock with Mac, right? So although I told this new person of interest, like, no, I don't want to be called your friend. Like, I ain't down to have sex. Like, I don't want to do that, right? That's my preference. But kind of like Mac was saying, and the reason, and I got cut off earlier when I said it takes time to build a friendship, right? Because I'm not saying I'm having sex with this person, weekly. Right, but then like I'm saying, that's my friend. So the old guy that I brought up, like, yeah, we are friends. He's married to this day. Like sometimes we call, we chat, we talk about his marriage, right? And I'm not one of those women that's saying when you gonna leave her and come be with me. No, he actually trusts me to confide in me. And it has nothing to do with the fact that we're distant because I can easily see him when I go home and we do nothing because I respect the fact that he's married. What we did is what we did. But now we don't have sex anymore. That's really a friend. But like Max said, I'm going to move different now that I'm in a relationship, or when I get in a relationship, I'm not going to do the same thing, right? Because it's just some things you just don't do. So kind of like how Famous was saying.
But you see how you have to change the definition. He started as your
I didn't
friend.
change the definition.
You did. No,
You
yes,
changed
you
the way
did.
you move.
No.
Y'all
You
can't
did.
even read the shit at
You
the bottom of
called
the screen,
him.
though.
You called him. No, I'm about to get it. If I'm about to get it. You called him your friend. Y'all did what y'all did. And then you called him your person of interest. Now he's your friend again because he got married.
No, you're misunderstanding me. I brought up two situations.
Two different men.
You're changing the No, I'll let you talk. Let me talk. You're changing the situation based on what you move, and that's not your friend.
I didn't.
He's not your friend. Yes, you did.
I never slept with him.
And those are two different people.
You never slept with him. Fine, I understand that you never.
That's
slept
what I
with him,
was
but
trying
I'm
to say.
saying- But I'm saying you call him. You never slept with him, right? So why did you have to change him from your? Why you have to change his status from?
You
your
just
friend
got a misunderstanding because like Raw has mentioned too. I was talking about two different people, right? But I understand that this is a topic that you're passionate about because you even said to me, Courtnee, just like you do. But this is really our first time talking, right? So you really don't know how I do. That's why when I first answered the question, I gave a general answer, and then after the debate is when I shared a little bit about my personal life and what I'm doing right now. So no, Carmen, unfortunately, you don't know me. And unfortunately, you did misunderstand what I said because I was talking about two different people. This new person, I've never had sex with him. I'm interested in him. I'm not calling him my friend. He can't call me his friend because I said, if we're going to be friends, I'm going to call you and tell you about this boy, about this dude over here. We going to dinner. That's what I said. And then I brought up an old situation that I said we're friends now. That's why I referenced what Max said. Because Max said, like, over time, things change. That's why I referenced that. When I was sleeping with old boy, I wasn't saying he was my friend back then. But now I can consider him a friend. We don't have sex anymore. So when I gave an initial answer, that was my initial answer. Like,
I love how
what I'm doing now is different. I guess I don't know, but I read the definition for myself, so I don't know how I made it. I don't know how I changed it when I read the definition.
Person of interest.
I never
like
had sex with him. I'm interested in him.
I know,
He's
but
not
I'm
my
saying
friend.
but what is he if he's not your friend and he's just a person of interest? What do you do with him? You just, I don't know what.
In other words, I'm not willing to just have sex with him. I'm interested in him. I want to date him. Dating. That's kind of like where we're going. We're still new to
he likes
each other.
you more than you like
I didn't
him.
know. No. Where are you getting that from?
No, you said he's a person of interest, but he wants to date you, but you don't want to date him.
I didn't say that.
Could have just swore that's what you said. Repeat what you just said.
No,
She's
talking about her old. She's talking about her old.
No, I'm talking about the person of interest that you said is not your friend.
I have a person of interest right now. I said I'm not his friend. I don't have sex with him, right? I don't. When we first met, he said, "What are you looking for?" I was like, "I want a date." He says, and I asked him, "What you looking for?" He was like, "Look, because they ain't been that long divorced, so he's like, I'm kind of cool. I just want friends." It turned into us having conversations, and then I learned that he sometimes have sex with people that he called friends. Like, we just friends, but we do fuck around right now. Right. So that's when we had that conversation. And that's the reason why I read the Google definition. And I said, that's where the definition came from. Because I saw somebody say that in the chat too. That's why I brought it up. Because I said he and I had a conversation about that. And he wanted to debate about the word typically, indicating that it could happen sometimes, but it's not usual. That's not changing the definition. I'm too literal of a person to do that. I read the definition and I understand what it's saying. So that's why I brought up real life or practical scenarios.
Right.
Like I don't get the confusion there.
No, but it's not confusion. What I'm at, my confusion where is coming from, you calling him a person of interest. What does that mean? So you call him your person of interest.
Yeah, because I want to date him. I want to date him. The only reason why we're not actively dating right now is because of schedule issues. My daughter been out of school sick for a month, right? So we're not physically dating right now, right? So that's what I'm saying. But he's someone that I'm interested in. I want to date him. We've kind of agreed there. We've agreed, right? We want to date each other. We want to take each other seriously, which means I'm not willing to indulge in casual sex with him.
But you do talk to him like often, right?
Yeah, we talk every day.
Okay, so
but he's not my friend.
But you're not friends.
No, he's not.
So can you look up in the dictionary? Can you look up on Google what is a person of interest?
I think you're so caught
no,
up
I'm
in the
saying
term
you're
that
creating definitions. You're creating definitions.
Not. The whole
your narrative.
Mimi, the whole point of me bringing that up is saying I don't want to be his friend. I don't know why we're not getting that. That's the whole point of me bringing it up.
But you are his friend. You talk to him every day.
I am not his friend. And that's what I'm saying. This your second time talking to me, but like you know, it kind of seems as if like we talk outside of
your
here.
Example. I'm just talking to you because I don't know your.
So what if I told you? Okay, let me ask you, Mimi. So what if I told you that? Oh yeah, so me and this dude, like we go out on dates. We dating right now. We spend a lot of time together. You know, whatever. But I'm not his friend. You probably would have responded differently, right?
No, I'd say, why the hell are you going out on a date with someone that you're not interested in or at least friends with? What is that?
So why? So what's wrong with me bringing up the word person of interest?
Person of interest is not a definition in the relationship.
It's not about definition. Oh God!
But you just pulled up definitions like 2-3 times. I'm confused.
I only brought up the word
when it fits your narrative and what you're trying to say.
You got it. I respect your opinion.
No, I mean, but clearly I'm asking you what a person of interest is, and that's somebody who's committed a crime is what it is, and you're looking at
someone that I'm interested in. Okay, that's fine, but I also said that's what we called it. Did you hear me when I said that? I said he even started a joke that said POI, you're my person of interest.
I understand that this is a thing now that people create definitions to fit their scenario.
Baby, so you don't have running jokes with people?
He's either a friend.
I'm almost done, Ron. You got it. But I'm just wondering, like, you don't have like side conversations and create like little jokes with people, lingering jokes?
They're either my friend or they're not. They're not a person of interest.
I think you're wasting my time to define what I have going on, but I said this was a joke. I said he jokes and says POI. That's what I said. You understand that, right? So that's why I said, that's why I'm like, okay, well, we say person of interest now because we both agreed that we did not want to use the term friend. I'm not speaking for everybody. If I was, I would have never brought it up. I gave my general answer first, and then I spoke about my personal things. If you don't understand that, not sorry. You know, maybe just like not the situation for you.
Let me be clear.
You just don't do it. You don't have a person
don't understand it. And
that's fine. It's not for you.
Technical, you're using a lot of definitions that are not.
I used one definition.
They're not.
When did one equal a lot?
You said you used a phrase, person of interest, which is like that really has no definite definition for you.
And that's why I said we did that. I didn't say for everybody. I said our conversation.
Right, it works. Right. So how is it supposed to work for the rest of us who don't understand what?
Did I say it should? That's why I defined
Well, how can you bring it up in a conversation with other people?
You also said, I mean, no shade, but you also said you brought up
ladies, hold on.
You understand it because when I mentioned it, I defined it at the same time.
Hold on, Court. So for the audience, so people won't be getting all mixed up. So personal interest is a person being monitored, sought, or questioned in connection with a criminal investigation or security operation, especially as a potential suspect.
And I didn't even have to
look at it. But can we be clear about what I preferenced that
No,
with?
we can't because what you're saying does not fit the definition. No, but you can't have a debate with people using a definition that you created and nobody else understands. Not even
that's
Google.
Why that's fine, but I preference what I said with. That's why he and I have a running joke now of POI. I said that's something we agreed with. I've been saying that since the beginning, Mimi. But you're so caught up in what you think things should or should not be like. So much so to the point where when Courtney first paused and asked the question, you could not give a straight up answer. It was more so, what things should or should not be. So all I'm saying is everything that I bring to the general platform, I defined. I mentioned one real definition, which was friend. That's
we have defined POI, and that is not what you're doing with that man.
Well, all right, so I'm gonna let Raw go, but I will say this. The girls did answer. They did say no.
I absolutely said no. I was the first one to say no. I said nope.
But I'll let Raw ask his question. What you got, bro?
My only question was for the Latinas, I guess. So you telling me that every man that y'all ever got involved with, y'all took their virginity?
Absolutely not. And ain't no every man that got involved with me took mine either. How does that even work? You only get one chance to do that.
Do you live in a major city?
That's a crazy ass question that has absolutely nothing to do with the subject.
You want me to answer your question? I'll answer your question. You over here changing it like everybody else is changing the definition and dipping and dabbing and changing definition for the narrative. That's fine. I am not friends with anyone that I had sex with. Does that answer your question?
And don't think that it's just Latinas that think that.
It's
I
not
promise
just
you, if there was
Latinas.
more
There's a lot
black
of
women
women
on this
who have
on
some
this panel,
because I don't understand what the benefit of y'all want to.
The fact that y'all clitoris is fucking steaming right now at this conversation blows me because that's not even what I'm getting into.
And what blows me is why y'all wanna redefine the word friend. And what's a friend?
Ain't nobody redefining this shit.
Everybody in this panel just redefined it. Or what's typically, or what's a friend?
Problem is, y'all
why
took us
would
to
you?
Duolingo.
I was very clear when I answered the question. I don't know why everybody was just like, "Oh, nobody answered the question." I was very clear. I said,
for the record, I'm mixed.
you
I'm not just Latina,
cannot.
so get it together.
Okay, you did give an answer. You
said
said no.
no,
I
you
can speak for
cannot,
me. Okay,
unless-
you said no, but it did
unless
switch
you,
to
unless there's
what if
children
situation.
involved. I think I was very clear. Unless there's children involved, why do you need to have this? What value does this person? So your friend should have been value to your life. What value does this person that you don't have any ties with? Why do you want them around? For what possible reason other than the fact to have sex with them again? That is all I was saying. There is nothing here. And this whole thing,
no one's gonna get around.
What's a friend? I don't talk to them every day. If I just wish them a happy birthday once a year, if I see them, hi, not like that's just all just stupid. Like y'all just.
And even if you don't want to have sex with them again, even if you don't want to have sex with them again, if it's something that I say to you that I don't like, and I'm your woman, your wife, your whatever, and you continue to do it, you a disrespectful motherfucker. You need to find a bitch that's okay with it.
Hey, so if I said that, if I said, hey, I want, you know, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna say I'm insecure, but like, I need your location wherever you are. I need your location.
You got it.
No question.
My man got my location. My man got my location.
I just bullshit with other people. I think that's bullshit on other people's. Most people won't do that shit. Just because I'm saying I'm jealous and I want your location.
Maybe he just want my location. It ain't got to be jealousy. It ain't always got to be jealousy. I could show you mine too. Location, because that's the type. Because I want a man that feels the same way I feel. And you can call that toxic if you want to, but if we both feel the same way, how is it toxic?
That's not even toxic.
No, you're right. You're right. You should be with someone who feels like you feel.
Like you see how we redefine it. Now you share my location. Now I'm toxic. I'm like, no, that's just safety. I go out of this house. I can't just leave this house and be like, oh, not say anything. I'm gonna leave this house and be like, babe, I'm going to do this. Babe, I'm going to the damn mailbox.
Sounds like you need a bear.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? The police can't do shit. I mean, the police can
y'all so contradictory. Y'all so contradictory. Y'all say women need to be under a man's covering.
We're not doing that because
a woman's supposed to be under a man's covering, but it's toxic for us to share our location with our man.
No, what I'm saying it's the reason. It's the reason someone asks you why.
I share location with my man because I'm insecure.
If you're going to like Colombia or something, if you're going out of country, then he asks your location. Cool. That's cool. But if you don't answer your phone or some shit like this, and he's like, "Yo, I want your location because you didn't answer your phone," and you know the reason he's asking because he thinks you with some other dude. So if that's the case, what I'm trying to say is,
I wouldn't have that type of problem. We on location with each other because we care about each other and we want to be sure that the other person is
person is safe.
It don't have nothing to do. Been on location, gonna always be on location as long as I'm sharing my vagina with you.
It's the same way that y'all don't show up to the house at a certain time. If I tell you, babe, I'm gonna go out with my friends, and I said I'll be back at this time, and I'm not back at that time, and he calls me, that's toxic. Like that's not toxic. That's being respectful. Like
what I'm saying is, you didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said.
Location is toxic, but the problem is right now.
You hear what I said?
I'm not really trying to throw a blanket on you, but y'all being stereotypical women, y'all just listen for 2 or 3 key bullet point words to go off of, and then y'all just jumping off the motherfucking ledge. Y'all ain't even letting the fucking sentence fucking fully play out.
Y'all ain't saying nothing that makes sense.
Because you ain't saying what that makes sense neither. If we really
well, then I'm throwing a stereotypical blanket on you that y'all just say a bunch of shit that don't make sense. So you can say that. I can say the same thing. What's the difference?
Okay, then.
At the end of the day,
I would say the difference is because like the things y'all say
ain't quiet. I'm gonna take a cue.
You don't make shit.
Yeah, let me be a good little woman and shut the fuck up. How about that?
Yeah, that's what you should do.
If somebody else was talking and you at least let them get to the end of the sentence to the full stop, and then you fucking start talking, that would be nice. But hey, whatever it takes.
I think they got a motor in their mouth or something. They just keep going.
Yeah, are you shampoo?
And watch, and you know what the problem is? Watch us be quiet for the next 20 minutes, and they're still going to say the same bullshit.
Ooh.
Okay.
The thing on the ticker on the bottom of the screen literally says, "Can you be friends with people you have sex
I swear.
with?"
And the answer is no. It's gonna always be no, forever no.
And once again, nobody could finish their fucking sentence.
Yeah.
That was the sentence. Can you be friends with people you
I
have
was
sex
going
with?
based. That's
No.
the reason why I said unpopular opinion.
If you're actively having sex with them, then no.
I said no at first, but then I automatically went to like, could you be friends with somebody and you were in a relationship, friends you had sex with, and all that type of stuff. I was like, But then when Courtney was saying, Courtney, not the host, but the one we're gonna have to get y'all some nicknames, man.
Just call me C, bro. Or
C, all right, Courtney. I'm gonna call Courtney the host C. All right, but when she was saying like, if you just out here, you kicking it, you single, you by yourself. I done been in situations that I was having sex with a chick, and I wasn't necessarily interested being in a relationship, and we was in a situationship, and after we get done doing what we doing, it was cool. We watched stuff, we went out, it wasn't like that, and we never got to a situation of trying to be together. Right? It was just on some friends with benefits. What that happened? Like, friends with benefits type shit. And, once she started messing with a dude, getting serious with a guy, hey, it's all good. I mean, we still cool, still friends, but at the same time, the friendship will change because the shit that I would be doing in time with her, she should be doing that with the guy that she's with. I mean, just because she meet a new guy doesn't mean, all right, she done got demoted. I mean, we still friends, we still cool, but I think that friend level then went down. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. The friend is different. Now y'all can say I'm making up my own shit. Cool. Everybody always.
That's the exact same thing I said. He just ended up getting married. It was the same thing I said.
Yeah,
It was
like,
the same
y'all
example.
we always make our own shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's based off your life, you know what I'm saying? You on your own type of thing. She's still a friend or whatever. Cool. We just different. She happy with boundaries. Just like I got friends, male friends, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, we don't move that way and everything. I move different. I get what Courtney's saying is it's a different because you having sex with old girl or whatever, and that's the main thing. So that'll be different. That's your homeboy, and he married now, and his priority is different from when he was single and he ain't had no girl. I get that. But at the same time, if the girl's still cool and everything, and we know each other mutually friends and everything, and I see her around, and I'm still single, but she in a relationship, I mean, we're still friends, we're still cool. I'll probably give her a church hug or whatever, but that's it. I'm going based off the prompt. Can you be friends? I'm not talking about even me being in a relationship. I'm just saying, like, I'm single, kicking it.
But y'all trying to keep comparing. No, but y'all trying to keep, you just said it. You try to compare your friendship with Courtney. I'm like, well, you not gay, Courtney ain't gay. Of course you're not having sex. The question is, can you have friends with people you have sex with?
Listen. You're not
like that is so like I don't even understand why you even brought that up. I'm like, oh yeah, I move differently with Courtney. I'm like, well, I hope so. You straight, he's straight.
I brought it up because I wanted to. That's why I did it.
So
I brought it up because I wanted to.
That's the topic.
She been controlling the narrative all night. How you know?
It don't make sense to you, but at the same time, hey, look, check it.
We're trying to stay on topic, right? The topic is, can you be friends with people you have sex with? Why are you comparing two things that are not comparable?
Hey, hold on, Karen. I gave you so much grace, and I ain't interrupt you when you was talking and all that type of stuff. If you have your perspective, I never came at you because you had a perspective.
Exactly.
So if I have a perspective and you say something don't make sense, it don't make sense to you at the end of the day. You keep on moving on your narrative, and we can be all cool. But if I'm going to say what I'm going to say, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm not going to be disrespectful to you. So you return the same respect. Chill out on that, John, bro.
I'm returning the same respect. I just got confused as
let
to
it stand
why
for me too.
Friendship.
Please let it stand.
Hold on.
And we're back into
I
changing
can't lie,
what
I
friendship
agree.
is.
I think also too, it's okay for your points to be challenged though. So I think that's what we get mixed up at. We get so caught up in the fact of what we're saying, and then somebody challenges it, then it's like, oh shit, you can't challenge my perspective. Yeah, I can challenge it.
It can be challenged, but she wasn't just challenging.
Hold on.
We challenge your perspectives all day. But if you try to say your position don't,
hold on. All y'all, hold on. We can challenge the perspectives. I get it. I understand, everybody's passionate about what's going on right now. But to go back to the original question, everybody answered the question. Everybody said, most people said no. Some people said it depends. Some people said, yeah, you can. So then now we just going into the perspective of it. I said no. Mimi said no. Carmen said no. Courtney said depends. Max said yes. Ross said yes. Marcus said yes. So at the end, now we just challenging the perspectives at this point. So I mean,
but they ain't got the same smoke for you that they do for us.
No, we
saying the same
just
thing
right.
we saying, but they because we're women and we're
my whole thing.
I don't agree. He feels the same way.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna explain what I went.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
Let me say something real quick because I had went on the tangent real quick. I'm not saying that nobody can challenge a perspective, right? I'm not saying that your perspective can't be challenged. We've been challenging the whole night. But if you're gonna sit here and tell somebody else that you're not making sense, that's different.
Right.
Saying, hey,
that's not a challenge.
Can you expound on that? Because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Or I'm not even trying to delegate how you should say something. But if you directly say you're not making no sense, like it might not make no sense to you. I can clarify. That's not an issue if we're having a discussion. But I never did the same thing. I give respect.
Oh,
that's what I
asked. I asked.
No,
are you comparing?
It don't make no sense.
See, you're doing the same thing to me that you said I'm doing to you. So I'm literally just asking you. I'm like, how can you compare a male and female friendship with another friend that you have that happens to be male? The question is, can you be friends with people you have sex with? You don't have sex with Courtney, and Courtney don't have sex with you. So how are you comparing that relationship? That was my question to you, but you got mad and said that. So I'm like, that's
you can't call a man gay.
That was
my question.
You're saying all types of friendships change. You're saying all types of friendships change.
I was just speaking in a general sense. That's what it was. That's all.
In a general sense, the friendship is changed. Okay, then. So you should have said that instead.
I said that in the beginning. I was saying in a general sense. I always say that. That's one of my favorite words that I got to kind of get away from. I always say in a general sense. I said it in the beginning. If you missed it, cool. I can say it again. In a general sense, everybody, and I said it. I'm guaranteed, Courtney, you heard it. I said in the beginning, I said it before that everybody moves different once you get into a relationship. That's what I said in a general sense. But I did bring it back to the topic, and I just said it in general. But the conversation kept on going as if we're talking about relationship. That's why I was doing both sides of the situation of the coin. That's the issue. I was just trying to engage with the conversation because every time we start with just being single, it was always going to a relationship. That's the reason why I touched on that. Now, that's the thing. And I can see to the floor. You go ahead.
No, the only thing I was finna say is I don't know about all the other pods and all that. On this pod, we actually do respect our women on the pod. So I don't ever want y'all to be up here. Mimi, don't Mimi, stop with the theatrics. I never once called you out your name or told you shut the fuck up.
You didn't say that, but you said I don't want to throw a blanket on you women, you Latino women. Like, first of all, I'm not even fully Latino.
Hold on, mama. Let him get his shit off. Let him get his shit off.
And that I do understand. My thing is when we podding, we speaking in generals.
You can't speak in general and then get offended. If it's a general statement, why would you get offended? And people over here getting offended. Look, I don't care. Look, I can leave.
The runway while the
I don't
plane
have a
trying to
problem
land.
leaving. I don't have a problem leaving. But at the end of the day, you don't get to get rah-rah. And then when somebody gets offended by the way you got rah-rah with them and the things that you said, turn around and say, well, now we're going to be respectful because this pod is always respectful. Bro, be for real. Be for real. You literally said to me and Carmen, I don't want to throw a blanket over you Latina women. You're not knowing what you're talking about. Because like I said, at the end of the day, Carmen, she might be 100% Latina, but me, baby, I'm a whole lot of shit.
You called us toxic, bro.
And you said
and then we get offended.
And
we didn't know what we were talking about toxic, and then we get offended. But then I'm gonna get called out because I overtalk people, and I'm gonna get called out. You literally sit here and call us toxic and call us insecure, but we're just gonna bypass that. That's cool.
I'm gonna let y'all finish. Let me know when I can finish.
No, it's fine because while we're doing this back and forth, it's just adding fuel to the fire. So it's a dead conversation at this point.
I mean, that's what these panels are for. I don't have a problem. This ain't shit compared to some of the panels I done been on, baby. So with that being said, I don't have a problem going back and forth or shutting the fuck up. But at the end of the day, don't try to flip it. Don't go from one extreme when you over here on one extreme, and then when I respond to you in a way that you don't think a woman should, especially a Latina woman, and you get upset about it, don't turn around when I flip it on you back on you and then sit there and act like you all innocent and shit, like you didn't just say what you said.
I never once said I was innocent.
I know you're not, but go ahead. I digress.
And on the panel right now, as a microcosm, I guess we have one Latina, one black person, and one coffee creamer. Because you said you half and half.
No, I didn't say that either. I said I'm a whole lot of shit. And at the end of the day, it don't even matter. Just know that what I have to say matters. Okay. It don't matter what race I am. It doesn't matter what color you think I am. I have an opinion, and my opinion matters, just like a black woman, a white woman, a Puerto Rican woman, a man, a woman.
The problem is when Courtney talk, when Matt talk, when I talk, when Marcus talk, don't nobody get to the end of their motherfucking sentence before
don't do
you
that.
dive in and you. No, I'm trying to be fucking honorable here, and you trying to act as if I'm trying to be some damn bully and backtrack. I ain't take back what the fuck I said. I know what the fuck I said. And I ain't never not once told you to shut the fuck up. But the problem is when we talking, we trying to get our stress off, and you jumping in, convoluting the whole fucking conversation instead of letting us get to the end.
You're not gonna do that.
You shut the fuck
You're not gonna do that. Everybody on this panel was talking all at the same time at several points in this conversation.
And
so don't act like it's a one person thing or a two person thing or a Latina woman thing or a black woman thing. I don't want to hear that because that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
And now, as I'm still talking to you humbly, I don't give a fuck neither because I know what the fuck I said.
And I know what I said.
On the panel right now, I get it. People can be mixed. But you're Latina presenting.
I don't give a damn what I'm presenting as. If you couldn't see my face, you wouldn't know that. If you didn't see me, if I didn't have my picture on the screen, you'd probably think I was something all the way else. I can guarantee you that.
What is that?
You tell me. You tell me.
What would it be?
Hey, you already know what it is.
Y'all figure it out. Y'all are so worried about race. This ain't about race. When did they say anything?
I don't even know.
Can you be friends with people who are black that you have sex with? Can you be friends with people who is Latina that you have sex with?
I brought up the Latinas because I tied that into knives. And I said that, Latinas are more prone to cutting.
And that's the most racist thing I've ever fucking heard on this panel tonight.
It's not. No,
racist. You don't get to do that because if I said something anywhere near like that about black men, you all would flip the fuck out on me. Don't do that.
Tell me what black men do.
Don't do that. Don't ask me what black men do because I'm not as disrespectful to even say some shit like that amongst a room full of black people. So get out of here.
I would say our panel
derailing the shit and getting in.
I think our panel we not that. I don't think we would have went on the deep end if you would have said.
How is it racist? You act like I ain't talked to fucking Spanish people before.
No, the whole.
How is it racist?
How did this turn into?
I'm not saying to degrade nobody.
It's racist. It's racist because y'all tag. I don't even want to say it's that. It's racist because y'all don't like the same energy. Everybody says the same thing. Everybody was talking over everybody. Everybody was changing the definition. That's why we're trying to say. Out of all the people on this panel, I feel like me and Mimi were the ones sticking to the damn conversation. We're sticking to the freaking question. We answered it to begin with.
No. Me, that's hold on.
To the conversation when it came to the word friends, y'all started putting all these extra scenarios on.
Y'all started doing that. No, we did not. Y'all started doing that. Y'all started asking what's a friend and a friend and a friend, and if you don't talk to somebody every day, and if you don't this, and then your friends benefits, y'all started doing that.
Had a whole one-on-one because of a disagreement. So don't. It people gonna have disagreement. Like she got singled out. Me and her had a whole thing, and we just talked through it and everything, right? She was on one page, I was on one page. We went back and forth.
We all respected that.
Nobody getting singled out. Ain't nobody getting singled out. No, what I'm saying, ain't nobody getting singled out because of race. That's what I'm trying to lose.
We just did. What are you talking about? We just did. We all respected that. Me and oh my God! Oh my God! Let's run this back. I would love to see this.
Listen, it's the story of my life. I don't care. It don't matter.
The only reason why this whole thing turned into the whole racist thing and Latino whatever was because of multiple comments and multiple stereotypes of one person specifically on this panel. When me and Court disagree, not post Court, when we disagree, I told him from the beginning. I was like, look, I'm with you when I have to disagree with you on that. It had nothing to do with nothing. And we both talked to things that she said about general and possible, but ain't nobody call her out or nothing. But somebody on this panel who shall remain nameless, since that's what we're talking about, said that Latino women want to stab people, said that Latino women want to do this. Y'all did.
What you talking about, huh?
We're talking to
said y'all. That means it's multiple.
And then when I said something, I didn't say that you did. I just said that.
Oh, that's not what I said, Carmen. You misheard.
Like it's insulting. It's insulting. It's disrespectful. And yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about people being insulted or people being disrespected, that's definitely one.
But we're not allowed to say anything.
I think they're trying to land the plane, ladies.
But that's
laying the plane on what? I just listened to a whole rant for somebody for 30-40 minutes, and then when we do the same thing,
I think he was trying to land the plane. You know, I think that's why Courtney said something, Max said something. Rob was trying to get his shit off, just get done. We could all just say we gotta say and be done.
And some of us get to have 30 minutes and other ones get to have 15. That's great.
What male on this panel got 30 fucking minutes tonight?
Well, you weren't here for about an hour, so I'm
dare
sure
you.
Hey, look, in the beginning, I was preaching though.
It was Matt.
Oh, before I got here. Oh, so that was when y'all was talking about.
Yeah, you were gone. You weren't even here for a whole hour. So.
I wasn't being.
I didn't say shit, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Check this out. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If y'all got offended by me cracking jokes, my bad. I get up here and call people Todded in the third, and motherfuckers be ducking in their shirt and shit when I say this shit.
It's okay to crack jokes.
If it's 2026, the motherfuckers can't take the jokes that we survived in the 90s, my fault. If y'all took offense to me saying Latinas are knives,
not a bit, because I'm not a Latina.
Not a bit. The problem is when I said the same thing. That was the problem.
And if we gotta go through fucking Mimi's Ancestry.com, so be it. But my thing is, when we was on the topic and we said, can you? And I said, yeah, but it depends on the woman. Then we started getting these scenarios. Well, so can they go out and eat? And so we ain't saying that they were intimate ass friends that hang out all the time. You could have somebody on your Facebook list that y'all went to grade school together and y'all on different sides of the motherfucking planet. Y'all still friends.
This is what I don't get. Y'all changing these definitions. You was intimate enough to fuck, but you not intimate enough to go. Come on now, it don't make no sense. I can't. This is like the most.
That's what I said in the beginning, and then that's what I said in the beginning. Y'all keep changing the definition, and y'all asked the definition. We read the damn definition, and y'all still disagree with it. Like,
but this is what all I'm saying is, if you fuck
I gotta
somebody,
go wash my hands, y'all. I just got
right. I don't even have to be in the proximity. If you had fucked, can you be friends? And I said yes. Y'all don't have to cross paths, not a day after that, but y'all can still be friends. You can still be like, oh, hey, how your mama doing? Remember that one time where I wasn't feeling good and grandma made me that soup? Tell grandma I said, what's up?
That's
whatever.
Not a friend. And y'all's definition, it said that.
Okay, so then your friend is y'all go play basketball and y'all get ice cream
You
and cold
can't
stones
have
every week.
5 different definitions of what a friend is. That's the part that I'm not getting from people who say that they're so technical about definitions and
Okay,
things.
so what's your definition?
I'm not going by any other definition.
That's shady, Mimi. That's really shady. I'm the only one that said that.
The one I
Let's
just
not be
said,
shady.
Courtney, the one that
Thank
I'm only
you.
going
Let's
by
just
the
take it firm.
definition that court is that she presented. Okay. And
Okay.
everybody else, and I'm not throwing shade at you either, Courtney, because at the end of the day, everyone else except me and Carmen agreed with you that there are several different definitions and levels to but I can only go by what you said.
I just want to say that's not what I said. I did not say
But
there
that's
are
what
more
you
than one
read.
definition.
And
I said it's perspective, right? It's just like everything else. If we go back through all of Courtney's videos, right? There's a topic. I'm sure there's a fact, then it's your truth, his truth, their truth. Everybody has perspective. That's all I said. I didn't change the definition.
Well,
I didn't. I
if
read
you
it.
go
So
and you
I
go
wouldn't have
into a
brought up
court of
something I
law,
was gonna change. So
if
I'm
you
just
go
saying,
into a court of law right now, and your friend goes in front of a judge and they say that your person of interest, is he your friend or not?
Guess
and they
what?
would say defined by your definition, your POI is absolutely a friend. He going to jail. Period. That's it.
Guess what, Mimi? I gotta be honest
Yeah,
with
we're
you,
gonna go to the
Mimi.
next topic, y'all. We're gonna go to the last topic.
Please go to the next
All right,
topic.
before we go to the next topic,
I'm with Rob. It's hard, Mimi. It's hard to get through the yoga.
Before we go,
you goddamn right, because I'm
damn.
telling you, I'll be
You
That's
don't
fine.
listen. You don't listen. You want to tell everybody what
No,
they're saying.
y'all
You
wanna
gotta
listen.
listen to what we
No,
say.
I'm not listening. Y'all want to see what y'all want to
listen
say,
to
and Mimi just
I
matching y'all
yield.
energy.
Right.
But
I
you know,
yield.
we're gonna
And that's
go on
perfectly
because we
fine.
adults.
I
So
yield.
my
because we
thing
don't
is,
agree.
to
I don't
Carmen
listen.
and Mimi, if y'all
No,
got
you just
offended,
don't let people finish getting their point out. That's what Rob was saying.
Girl, we done heard you say the same thing like 4 times.
Well, we've been listening to you too, and every time he talks or
So
somebody else
you
talk,
don't
you should
like
be
when
cutting
I do the
in.
same thing that you do to me? Then
Never
you
said
don't have to
that.
like it. It's perfectly fine. We can agree to disagree.
I
But don't say that
yield.
I don't listen because you I
don't.
sat here and listened to you say the same. I sat here 3 or 4 times. You explained the same.
Well, Mimi, I'm sorry. When you
situation.
say, Courtney, I ain't trying to disrespect your show, but I'm just saying, honey, when you say something about me, just like I said, let's not be shady. You said it twice. I didn't even say
How
it the
am
first
I
time.
being
Let it
shady
slide.
when it's
Right?
only
I knew
2
you was talking about
females?
me.
Who else
So
said
I'm
it?
like,
You know, I'm not, so you want me to
just
say,
letting you know what I
Courtney,
said.
you
I'm
know what you
clarifying what I
said,
said.
so I gotta
You
point it
got
out
it.
to what you said just to
You
make you
got
feel
it.
better about what you said. You said
Absolutely
it.
not.
Everybody
But I
on this panel knows you
clarified what
said
I
it.
said.
I don't have to say Courtney said it and Bias said it and Marcus said it. Y'all know what y'all said. So what you mean? I'm being shady. Ain't no shade when it's
Mimi,
6
the
people in
whole
this
point
room.
is you don't want to hear
Hey,
what
hold
somebody's
on.
telling you they
All right, y'all got
mean.
it. Y'all,
I'm
y'all
listening
ain't
to
gonna get y'all
everything
point
y'all got
across.
to say.
Y'all ain't gonna get y'all point across. Let's go to the next
You
topic.
got it.
Next topic. Next topic.
Can I
Last
say
topic
one
of the
thing?
last topic of the night. Let's break this. Let's
Yeah.
break it up.
Say one thing, Courtney.
Yeah, what you got? Bro?
If I offended my Latina sisters by throwing that blanket out there, I apologize.
You fine. You don't offend me because I'm not Latina all the way. So
I got something to say
get it
too.
together.
I'm
sorry.
saying, it's not you. No, Carmen.
Leave it there. Just leave it there. Just leave it
Carmen said it might.
I'm not offended. Hey, none of y'all offend me. Not a single person
What
in
you
this
got,
room
Matt?
can offend me.
I got one. Carmen, I apologize. I shouldn't have did that. I'm still learning this podcast stuff. I could have articulated myself way better and controlled my composure. And I really mean that. I'm sorry.